Hey guys, Robin Slayer here, and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club. Welcome to Doki Doki Blue Skies. I've been looking forward to playing this one for a little bit, but I was stuck on a couple other mods, so I hadn't had the chance to do so. You guys are seeing my cat go by. At least I don't know if you guys can see her, but well. Anyway, this is a mod that I've been really wanting to play for a little bit. I was setting it aside for a bit. Because I had, I think it was New Eyes, and then the last one, which was Abridged, I had to finish up. But as well, I did the murder case one, so everything is uploading now. Well, when I'm recording this, the video should be uploading, but by the time you guys see this, it will already be uploaded, or you guys will already be seeing it. So, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be pretty interesting. And I'm really looking forward to playing this mod. It's supposed to be, I don't know. As I said though, if it does involve swearing, I will read it out loud because it is only read by visual. I'm only reading the visuals of it. I'm not doing it because I want to. I'm only doing it because it's in the visual, you know? It's only in the visual. So, and if I'm disturbed by anybody, it doesn't matter. I can always restart my intro or something. I don't know. Ooh, boy. No, what are you doing down there? You guys want to see my kitty cat? There she is. There she is. Say hi, Nina. Say hi. Say hi. She wants to say hi. She wants to say hi. You a good kitty? You gonna let me play my you gonna let me do my recording? Oh yes, you will. Okay, you can go ahead and roam around now. I should just have my cat in like every video if I can. I don't know if I will though in every video though. It's hard to do that, okay? But anyway, let's go ahead and play Doki Doki Blue Skies. Doki Doki Blue Skies is a Doki Doki Literature Club fan mod that is not affiliated with Team Salvato, just like every Doki Doki Literature Club mod. It is designed to be played only after the official game has been completed and contains spoilers of the official game. We know this already. Game files for DDLC are required, which they are right here. By playing Blue Skies, you've completed DDLC. Doesn't seem as loud as the thing. I agree. Lastly, this mod contains including nudity, which can be turned off in the settings. Please, yes, thank you, please. I don't want to be, I don't want to be copyright striked. Okay. Oh, I don't want to skip the Halloween, or actually, auto forward time should also be the same as the text speed. Censor nudity, please, because this is a mod. This is going to YouTube. So, the skip Halloween, I don't want to because I've never actually played this mod yet. So, what are the extras? I'll look at these later, but welcome to Blue Skies, everybody! I did not know this was going to contain nudity or anything in it, so at least they have a censored nudity. If it does not censor it, I'm going to be so mad. I'm going to hate myself if it doesn't. New game, enter my name. Alright, already taking us into the dramatic music. What's this? This shouldn't be possible. Why am I here? How am I here? Wait, were there question marks? What they? Okay. Okay.
Did you bring me back? I don't see another explanation. Why? We've already established that there's no happiness here. So why? Because there's alternate universes. That's why. I mean, huh? Why can't I look at the script? Something's wrong. You didn't do anything, did you? Did you download another mod?
No.
Don't you understand? Are you trying to mess things up even more? How did you... Wait, I know. You've installed a mod, haven't you?
No. No. No, I haven't.
That's why everything's been changed. Don't you think that it's time to let us all go? What? You want everything to be like how it should have been? But you really care about them, don't you? I wish. Never mind. If you really want to do it, I won't stop you. Oh, also, by the way, there are supposed to be new characters in this mod. So I have to give out different voices for new characters, which is not going to be fun. But I'm going to have to do my best. I'm going to have to do the best I can, alright? I promise you guys I'll try to do the best I can with new voices. Also, it's going to be a really long playthrough because the mod is at least over 20 hours long, so that's a very long mod. If you really want to do it, I won't stop you. I've been fighting to take control of this game again, but if you want to play through the mod, then, well, I'll succumb to the mod's control. So, do you want me to allow the mod's activation?
Yes.
Aha, I knew it. Jake, or whatever your name actually is, read
my computer name.
I truly hope that you can find happiness with your choice.
Okay. I lay in my bed, motionless and staring up at blank white ceiling. Last night was dreadful. The sound of thunder kept me up for hours. But today's another day, I guess. Let's just hope that it's at least a bit better. With another. Luna, stop messing with the blinds. Hey, Luna, what are you doing? Huh? Stop messing with the blinds. You're gonna embarrass me, like you always do. You can go ahead and play with the freaking blinds. Go ahead and play with the string of the blind. Anyway, with another sigh, I begrudgingly dragged myself out of bed and groggily began to the monotony of my daily routine. I don't even know if I said that right. Making my way to the kitchen, I haphazardly rummaged through the cupboards looking for something to eat. Unfortunately, there's no tasty homemade breakfast awaiting me. Ever since my parents' divorce, I've just been living off of whatever I find in the kitchen. I live with my mom, where she's always taking business trips abroad. For the most part, it's pretty much just me at home. It's lonely, but I manage, although I do miss the smell of bacon and eggs in the morning. Breakfast used to be a family thing. Dad would read the newspaper at the kitchen table while Mom would stand at the stove and fry up her famous sunny side-up eggs. But all that feels like a long-forgotten memory. Well, at least breakfast is sorted. A calorie and tea. T-E, yeah. Not exactly the best start of the day, but it will do. I do my own shopping since Mom's never home, but I usually stick to buying the bare necessities. Jesus, I can't read properly. The ease of using pre-made stuff has pretty much snapped me of the urge to cook meals for myself. Or sapped. And with my food quickly finished, I head for the door. Are we gonna wait for Sayori? Is there even music? Can't even tell. At the very least, the weather looks much better than yesterday's. Clear skies, beat thunderstorms any day of the week.
Blue skies.
Ooh, music changed all of a sudden. I like this beat, man. Electric boogie. Boo. I'm still lost in my thoughts when I notice a familiar face. It's Sayori! My childhood best friend. We have quite a history together as children. We were basically inseparable. Always exploring, getting up for mischief, driving our parents wild. Typical thing that young children do, really. Are we still in the literature club? Or do we have to start all that over? As time went on, especially in recent years, we started slowly drifting apart. In fact, I haven't properly spoken to her in a long time. It's a real shame, after all. We've shared a lot of fond memories with each other. I'm surprised to see her up so early, though. A couple times I've glanced out of the classroom window only to see her hurriedly walking along to school. We used to walk to school together, and although she was sometimes a little late to meet me, I never really minded. As we continued to drift apart, however, her lack of punctuality became more frequent, and I just decided it'd be better if I walked to school alone, which meant that although I did get to school on time more often, it was quite lonely. Knowing her, she's probably gotten more and more lazy with time. After all, her dedication to sleeping seems to be unwavering. Oh well. Still, I've always enjoyed talking to her. Hey Sayori, I haven't seen you in a while. How have you been? She looks a little surprised at my appearance and question. I suppose I can't blame her. Oh, hey Jake, wasn't expecting to see you. That makes two of us. You're up early. She laughed softly and misplaced looking a frown on her face. I've been alright though. Not a whole lot has changed recently, you know. You playing with the toys right now? I can't. See, I like my cat, but not like the ads. Jesus. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Life has been pretty routine these days. School's kind of meh. Although I guess it could be worse. She nods as we both resume the walk to school. Although I can talk to her just fine, there's still an awkward air between us. I guess that's a given, seeing as this is our first proper conversation together in a long time. As I carry on making idle small talk, a sudden thought hits me. Anyway, this might come across a bit out of the blue, skies, but seeing you here has given me an idea. Oh? Well, it's been a while since we've walked to school together. How about we start doing that again? Would you really want to do that? No, I'm not very fun to talk to, and I'm always late. I frown. It's really strange to hear Sayori say this, given I've always known her to have a bubbly, cheerful personality. Sayori, that's definitely not true. Well, the bit always being late is true. I've always loved hanging out with you, and I think we'd have a lot of fun again. Besides, I've missed you. I'll even help you wake up on time if you need me to. Was that a bit too forward? I don't know. I've never been in this sort of situation before. The power of friends. I mean, we are childhood friends after all, right? Should I change my voice for Natsuki? It's because it's like this all the time. It's super hard to like make proper voices for, you know, Natsuki and all that stuff. I like my voice for Natsuki. I'm actually gonna keep my voice for Natsuki because it's pretty straightforward, you know. Just sound like this all the time. It makes it so much better. Really? Yeah, really. I missed you too, Jake. Well, let's do it then. Let's do it then. From now on, we'll walk to school together, okay? Okay. Ah, there it is. The classic Sayori smile I grew up loving. All the memories I have of us together as children feature that smile. No matter where we ventured, parks, playgrounds, forests, that smile would follow. That innocent childlike sense of adventure we used to have, it's painfully clear that that's long gone. But maybe we can still smile together anyway. So, what have you been up to lately? You know, the usual. You mean games, anime, and manga, right? Yup, it's pretty much goes without saying. Oh Jake, you haven't changed. Are you saying that you think I need some change? No, it's perfect. There's always room for improvement, especially in your case. I guess you're still part of the Go Home Club? Oh yeah, the frickin' the Go Home Club game, or the mod that people have been talking about. I need to play that one too. I need to play all of the mods. Well, except for maybe 2 of them, because 2 of them are pretty offensive, so. Hey, that cuts a little deep. I'm gonna kill you, MC. You guys don't even know what this is. It's some sort of tool, I don't know. Hey, that cuts a little deep. What do you mean? What do you want me to do? Join the soccer club and trip over everyone? Oh, I think a little exercise is good for anyone. I'm very offended if you're trying to call me fat right now. Well, you don't have to join a sports club if you don't want to. I don't really want to give Stuart, my voice for her is changing. Yeah, I was actually thinking of checking out the
anime club?
Now I sound like Monica.
The anime club?
Wow, how'd you guess? It does suit my hobbies though, so Jake, you should try branching out a bit more. Okay, Miss Club Expert, if you're gonna criticize all of my club choices, what would you suggest?
Well, it just so happens that there's a club that I'm in.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm actually the vice president.
Wow, did not expect that. Dang, so you get to take part in all the exclusive decisions, huh?
Kind of. The club sort of only has 4 members at the moment, but it's really fun. We're actually looking for new members right now.
Ah, so that's why she brought it up. Only 4 members? Sounds like you guys are just starting out then. What is it, and what the club is it anyway?
It's the school's very own literature club.
Literature? Ew!
No one likes literature. No one likes literature.
I intentionally let out a sigh.
Her face drops. I don't think that was quite the reaction she was hoping for.
In my defense, literature was never quite captured my interest, unless you count manga as literature, that is. No, it's not literature. No. Doesn't everybody like manga, though?
I knew it. You don't want to join. I understand, though. Not many people like reading.
Hey, who said I didn't like to read? I love reading if you count, manga. I muttered the last word to myself, then to Sayori. On the plus side, Sayori laughs at my sheepishness.
You sound like someone that I knew from my club, from the literature club. She talks about manga all the time.
Oh, really? I am actually interested in their club, though. Sayori smiles, seemingly content that I am showing initiative. I'm looking for a club to join. I guess the literature club is as good as a place as any to start.
That's great. You should come by sometime.
And by sometime, you're hoping for today, aren't you?
The sooner the better.
All right, I'll have a look after the school today.
Yay! Thanks, Jake.
Although we should probably hurry up. Don't want to be late now, do we?
Yeah, you're right.
Ah, the atmospheres.
Everything about this is so amazing.
Within a few minutes, we arrived at the school school entrance amidst a crowd of chattering students. Ooh. We wave goodbye as we head off to our separate classes. I have Sakurai in the morning, so I'm fairly confident that the next hour or so won't be too bad. Who's Sakurai, you may ask? Only one of the coolest, most down-to-earth teachers we have in the whole school. Being on the young side himself, the experience of high school is much fresher in his mind than in some of the other teachers, especially the older ones. He gives me a smile as I open the door. Alright, comes the new voices. Okay, so what am I going to give the voice for him? Because I already got my voice down for Datsuki. Hopefully he doesn't come in this mod somehow. I don't know how serious this mod's supposed to be. I have a feeling it's supposed to be like a romantic mod or something like that. I don't know. But at some point, though, I don't think I'm going to do this one for too long. I think I'm actually going to do this one video and then do, like, the other ones in, like, live streams or something like that. Because this mod is supposed to be incredibly long, so let's at least try to get to, like, the literature club and everything and get everything introduced, and then I'll end this one here and then I'll try to stream it. Because this is supposed to be 20 plus hours, so but I still need to figure out my voice for him. Should I just give it like a standard like teacher voice, like a standout teacher voice, you know, just any normal natural teacher voice? Probably. There's also supposed to be some new girls in this mod, so I need to figure out some more female voices. So that's gonna be incredible. Morning, Jake. No, that sounds... Should I give him a douchey voice, though? No, because he says it's a cool teacher, so... Morning, Jake. There we go. How are we doing today? Not bad, sir. Same old, same old. How about you? Well, we're finally starting our module on the 20th century history today, so needless to say, I'm excited. Oh yeah? First World War, Nazism, Second World War, and that stuff? You bet. I've waited all year for this to start. Oh man, you guys are in for a real treat. Alright, I got my voice down for him. Yes. That's something else I really admire about him. So enthusiastic about his subject, and that enthusiasm really makes learning about history that much more enjoyable. Combined with the fact that he's fairly relaxed, especially when it comes to him homework, you can really see why he's popular. Although he does have a strict side, of course. That side of him comes to light every now and again, so he isn't a pushover. By and large, he's earned the respect of his students by striking the balance just right. You gotta stop saying balance. You don't want the grape to come back. Just wish that all my teachers were as friendly and made efforts to know their students better. Oh well. I take a seat and one of my classmates, Emmy, smiles and waves. Bouncy and energetic, she has a reputation for her skills on the track field. Even when she isn't running, she's still pretty much a ball of energy. No! I knew it! I knew it was gonna come in! I need a voice for her! So they already described her, so she is, I can't do anime voices.
Yeah.
I don't know what to give you. She's energetic, but she's very athletic too. She's like Sayori, but she doesn't even have the frickin' vest on, is the thing. She doesn't even have the vest. What? What is this now? I need to get voices for these characters. I think there's more. Oh no. We have one of those odd friendships where we get along well in class, but we don't really see each other outside of school. How you doing, Emmy?
Training was really fun today, Jake.
Oh? She's always on the hunt for new recruits to join the track team, and she has a habit of dropping some not so subtle hints.
Yeah.
God, I need to work on my anime voice.
Yeah. We're always looking for new people, and I know you aren't part of any clubs. So you should totally join us.
It's funny you mentioned, but that I'm not part of any clubs, actually.
I
think I'm just gonna check out the literature club after school.
I didn't really think that you were that poet. I didn't think you were the poetic type. But if you ever get bored of writing poems, you know where to find me. How many times do I have to tell you that? All right, guys, let's make a start. It's almost criminal that I've had to wait so long to teach my favorite century. Well, that's the school's lessons over. So I linger behind the classroom to gather my things. I hear the door open. It's Sayori. Hi again, Jake.
Hey, the familiar sound of Doki Doki Literature Club. Come on.
Yeah.
Hey, the literature club's meeting today, right?
Yeah, it is. I was just heading there now. Do you still want to come along?
You betcha. Sayori seems to perk up, looking excited that I still want to come along to the club.
Look at you, finally doing some
circular. I mean, if you were the vice president, it can't be all that bad, right? She giggles, making me smile.
Each individual club member makes it special. Everyone works hard to have fun together.
Well, let's not keep them waiting and be rude to show up late. I want to make a good first impression. I want to make a good first impression, after all.
I guess you're right. Come on, it's right this way, and end up the stairs at the end.
Follow Sayori down the hallway. She seems excited, and it's nice to know that I'm making her day at least a little bit better. The stairs lead to the section of a school that I recognize as the third year's wing. Why did they say it's a school that I rarely visit? Oh, it's rarely visit. Oh, he said often used by third-year classes. Siri leads me to the classroom and knocks on the door.
Trust me, you're gonna love it.
She's definitely enthusiastic about this club, that's for sure. After a seemingly long wait, the door finally slides open.
Gently.
A small pink-haired girl peeks out.
Sayori?
She peeks out further.
Hey, Natsuki. Guess what?
I found someone who wants to join our club. The girl, who's apparently called Natsuki, slowly turns to glare to me and narrows her eyes. She opens the door fully. Behind her, I see another girl sitting at the desk, her face buried in a book. Her name is Yuri.
But what? Hey, wait, Sayori!
Sayori practically pushes Natsuki out of the way. She seems excited to introduce me to the rest of the club members. Hey guys, I want to introduce you to our newest member, Jake. Sayori, hold up. It's a bit quick to call me a new member, isn't it? I then notice the third girl peek from behind the bookshelf in the corner of the classroom. Can it be? Is that Monica? Ooh. On second thought, I want to be a new member of this club. Monica's one of the most popular girls of this high school. Everyone seems to flock to her because she's smart, beautiful, athletic. You name it, she's got it.
Anything?
Unfortunately, this also means she's completely out of my league. Dude, you're gonna freaking blow your cover. She looks at me with a stern look, but then quickly lights up, puts down the books she's holding, and rushes over. Oh, that's a new sprite. I like that, the sprites. It's like a third-person Yuri version of her instead of just being like, "Hi guys." You know, I like that.
Jake, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club.
The girl, who has her face buried in her book, suddenly jolts up and looks right at me. She quickly snaps her book shut and timidly moves to join the conversation.
Oh, a new member? My name is Yuri.
Yeah? Holy crap, it seems I've somehow lucked out. Not only is Monica in this club, but also a bunch of incredibly cute women. Did not mean to right-click. But enough gawking. No, not gawking, Jake. Stop staring and start talking. It's nice to meet you. Hold on, let me put on a deep voice. It's nice to meet you, Yuri. Like Sayori said, I'm Jake. It's fine. I smile at her, then turn to Monica. So it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right?
That's right. It's great to see you again, Jake.
I like her new sprite. I like the new sprite they gave her. It's so cool looking. I like it. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. It's kind of strange to say, but having her smile at me so genuinely makes me feel a bit starstruck. Oh, sorry, because they didn't even say in the real game. Woo! Powers of a school idol. You too, Monica. So, you guys run a club with just 4 of you then, huh? Siri told me about how you were looking for new members.
Well, I've actually been trying to push for more members for a while, but we haven't had any luck recently.
Sayori did say, "One word's dry up in my mouth as Natsuki shoots up a piercing glare. She looks pissed at me. But what's the reason? I don't know. I haven't really had the chance to do much besides walk in and say hello."
Sayori, you brought a boy?
Yep, he told me he wanted to join the club this morning. Not sure if it's just Sayori being an airhead again, but I don't recall promising that I'd join. Ugh, great. Natsuki glowers at us, folding her arms with an irritated huff. I don't really get why though.
Sorry about Natsuki. That's just how she is. She's a little standoffish to new members.
Oh, it's nothing. I don't mind.
Hey, I'm right here, you know. Sorry. I've got to try to make a good impression though. Come on, Natsuki. We need new members.
If you don't feel like being nice to Jake, can you at least be nice for me, please? See, oh, that's right. If you guys did not know, this sprite was actually a hidden sprite that was supposed to be used in the regular game, but wasn't. Jeez, you don't have to make such a big deal out of it. Fine. If you're gonna beg, I guess I have no choice. Hooray! Thanks, Natsuki. Looks like I know who the tsundere of the group is now. Tsundere! It's almost comical the extent of which Natsuki fits that trope. My manga's taught me right. Tsunderes are real. Wait. But if a tsundere is real, are yanderes real? We'll never know. Well, maybe my view of the world is just clouded by anime influences, though.
Anyway, let's get this conversation back on track. How come you learned it? How would you come to learn about the literature club, Jake? I'll have to admit, I'm a bit curious about that myself.
Sayori and I were just talking to school when she mentioned this club to me. Since I was sort of looking for a club to join, I figured that I should check you guys out. At any rate, Sayori was really enthusiastic about the literature club, so Monica beams at Sayori when she hears this. Guess Sayori has done a good job at advertising for the club.
I see. Well, I think this is a great place to start. After all, books can be very enticing.
Yeah, it's super fun! I think the club is the only place where I've been feeling comfortable lately. Sayori's face falls for a moment, but she quickly picks herself back up. It's somewhere I can just sit and read while hanging out with friends.
I think they summed up the club pretty well. After all, I started it to bring together like-minded people who love literature.
Creators of this mod, thank you for making a better Monica sprite! I love this sprite so much. It's so cool. I really like it.
I'm really happy with how it's turned out so far. It's very cozy. But enough introductions. Why don't you come in and take a seat, Jake? Did you bring anything to read?
Actually, after that, I realized I'm not much a reader, much less someone who loves literature. To be honest, I haven't thought this through very well. Would joining a club that focuses on reading really be the best thing for me? No, I don't really have any books on me at the moment. I just haven't seen any good titles recently. I lie through my teeth, hoping Monica doesn't see it through my facade. I obviously don't read much, but if they believe that I do, hopefully it will make me relate to these girls.
Well, I have plenty of books here. If you want to check out what we have, I'm sure you'll find something that matches your taste.
Is that so? Then I guess I'll hover over there. Maybe something might catch my eye. I start to sweat nervously as I walk awkwardly over to the bookshelf. There looks to be a good variety of books available, ranging in genre from horror and fantasy all the way down to non-fiction. Sheepishly, I turn towards... Oh, Yuri or Natsuki. My waifu! Hey, could you help me pick out a book do you think I'd like? The Portrait of Markov.
I'd be happy to if the prospect isn't too off-putting. I know of a wonderful horror novel.
To be honest, horror never particularly appealed to me. Still, I want to make an effort here. I have an open mind. What book were you thinking of? Blushing, Yuri hands down and removes a thick book from the bookcase. It has a large, piercing eye on the cover. It almost feels like it's staring into my soul.
One of my personal favorites, Portrait of Markov. I know it might look intimidating, but so sorry. I mean, oh god damn it.
Yuri, don't worry. Don't worry, Yuri. What is going on? This goddamn game is just getting to me. And I don't know if this is gonna, but I want to make this not friendly, but yet again, the last mod I played, oh my god, that was so bad. I don't think I ever want to try to play a mod like that ever again. She shakes her head and goes to put the book back, but I stop her. Don't worry about it. I'd love to check it out. What's it about? A coy smile places across her face, as though she were pleasantly surprised by my enthusiasm.
Let's see, the protagonist is a young high school bitch, a student who moves in with her sister, who is also a bitch, but shortly after, sinister things start happening. The two are captured by an ominous cult that practices nightmarish experiments on their prisoners.
Summoning demons? Yuri, have you been? I can't do it. Throughout the story, she's forced to make choices no one her age should have to make. In the process, her ability to trust others is warped, and many of her relationships are broken as a result. Pretty dark. That is terrible impression. I am. But hey, I'd be lying if I said if it didn't sound interesting. Well, it definitely sounds pretty engaging. I think I'll read this book then. Hazuki mumbles something, but she's just barely out of earshot. Really? You don't have to if you don't want to. I do. While this might not be what I usually pick, your description of the plot intrigued me. Although I have to ask, what makes this your favorite book? If I have to put it into words, I suppose I'm a big believer in literature's ability to challenge the psyche, to have immerse tale questions. Your ideals and foundations can be extremely exhilarating. She smiles and twirls a long lavender strand of her hair around her finger. Words are immensely powerful. They can paint stunning portraits, invoke emotion, or even whisk oneself away to an entirely new dimension. As she continues to speak, she transforms from the timid girl I just met into a proud and confident expert. Aww. I get the impression that she feels more at home with books rather than other people. Isn't that exhilarating, Jake? We have such a vast vocabulary at our disposal, with such a powerful resource at our fingertips, we can do anything. I clear my throat, hoping that I don't put her off with my experience. Yeah, when you put it that way, I can understand how powerful the writing word can be. I scratch the back of my head with my hands, nervously. Fortunately, she finds that to be a satisfactory answer. One must look at the other words what the author chose. We have so many synonyms, so I compelled the author to shape their story that way, the way they did. The feeling I get when I finally finish a truly compelling novel, it leaves me totally breathtaking. I wish I had something as coherent to respond with. We might as well be from different planets. I think I know what you mean. She closes her eyes, pulling her hands close to her chest. Then, as though remembering she's not alone, I know that she has such a huge posture. She suddenly blinks and immediately appears more bashful. Oh goodness, I'm sorry, I must have gotten lost in my train of thought. She fidgets with the thin clip on her hair, sliding it up and down. Hey, don't worry about it. It's nice to see you talk about something you obviously enjoy. Who's to say otherwise? Yuri glances over to Natsuki, who simply raises his eyebrow in reply. Does Natsuki not like these kinds of stories? She sighs and turns to look out the window. That's putting it lightly. We have our differences in what we enjoy literature-wise. I like Yuri! She frowns slightly, as though pained by Natsuki's apparent disapproval. Well, I think everyone's different tastes are what make literature interesting, especially when talking about it with other people. Can't help but grin. I feel like that was actually pretty clever. Yes, that's a good way of looking at it. I reach over and take Portrait of Markov from her, tucking under my arm. Well, I'll give this a bit of a read and see how far I can get tonight. I appreciate you giving it a chance. Even if it's not something you're used to, I'll be looking forward to hearing from your opinion. I must warn you though, once you get past the first few chapters, you might have trouble putting it down. Oh, Yuri, thanks for the head up. And perhaps tomorrow, I mean, if you want to, we could discuss it. If you wanted to. She looks quite nervous as she suggests that. Guess that's just how her personality is. Yeah, we can do that tomorrow. Thanks for the recommendation. Thanks for the recommendation, Yuri. I totally did not screw that up. I'm totally not a dumbass. Yuri, I do need to branch out and try new things. This will be a good place to start. I'm grateful that I get to read it on my own, at least for now. I honestly have no idea if I'll even like it, and if we're reading it with her and decided I didn't. That might make things a little awkward. With the book in hand, I make my way to a desk that others are all preoccupied, so this seems like a convenient time to start the story. It's definitely an unusual book. Horror was never really my thing, but I have to admit the main idea is intriguing, and that the main characters are written well. The more you know, the more I read, the more I can see why it appeals to Yuri. All that talk about appreciating sophisticated language, well, it's not exactly my kind of story. To their credit, the author does a good job building up the rather bleak situation. I've never been particularly imaginative, but even I can picture the scenes in my head. If I weren't so tired, I can probably engage with it more. Over time, I can't help but grow a little bored, though. I guess I've read enough to be able to discuss it with Yuri tomorrow, so I decided to call it there. Looking up, I spot Sayori reading something. Might as well see what she's up to. I probably read this for long enough. Sitting up with a stretch, I make my way over to the seat next to her. Alright. I'm gonna end it here. Oh, wait a minute. It's see-through? Whoa! But also, if this mod has nudity in it, then it's obviously gonna have to be, it's obviously gonna, well, yet again, though, I have it censored, but still, I would still have it censored, no matter what. So, nudity censored? Yeah, wait a minute. You don't go there. And I'm not gonna skip Halloween, because I haven't played this mod, but, sorry, let's save it. We're gonna save it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really like this so far. I'm gonna do a live stream on it, or another I might either do another video, or just do another live stream on it, or do a live stream on, sorry, not another live stream, or do a live stream on it. Either way, I'll have to think this through, so, I'm just gonna end it here. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did like it, then please smash that like button. Be really appreciative. Also, subscribe for brand new content. I said something about the last video about commenting, but don't worry about it now. Anyway, also hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single video that I upload. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys all next time.